Welcome back to Cooking Gluten and Dairy Free with Dave D. We are back in the new year with kind of a fusion recipe, taco spaghetti. This recipe takes everything we love about tacos and everything we love about spaghetti and turns it into one delicious recipe. Just like the other videos on my channel, I use gluten and dairy-free ingredients, but feel free to use whatever ingredients you like. If you're subscribed to the channel, if you're not, go ahead and do it now. If you're subscribed, you'll notice that I haven't uploaded in a while, but it's all for good reason. Stay tuned at the end for a special announcement. Anyway, taco spaghetti. Let's get down to business. Alright, so first things first, let's go ahead and get ready for our pasta. Add 6 cups of low-sodium beef broth to a large pot. I know most people use water here, but I believe in layering all the flavors for delicious food. Next, add 6 cups of water. Bring this to a boil. So while we're waiting on our broth-water combo to come to a boil, let's go ahead and dice up some onion. Next, let's chop up about a quarter cup worth of some fresh cilantro, if you can tolerate it. Quick aside, did you know that cilantro tastes like soap to some people due to a genetic variation? Now that our prep is complete, let's go ahead and heat a skillet on medium-high heat and add some avocado oil. Next, add your onions. Cook them for about a minute or two until they're fragrant. Next, season with chili powder, garlic powder, onion powder, ground cumin, paprika, adobo, and then mix in all the seasonings. Cook the onion for about 3 more minutes until they're nice and translucent. They should look a little something like this. Now let's get back to our pasta. This is Cooking Gluten and Dairy Free with Dave D, so of course I'll be using gluten-free pasta. Nothing too fancy on this, let's just cook it according to the instructions on the box, which is 11 minutes for this brand. Add your pasta to the pot and push them down when they begin to soften. I start my timer when they're all submerged. Now let's hop back to our skillet. Go ahead and add some minced garlic or garlic paste. Give them a quick stir and allow them to cook for about 30 seconds. Now it's time to add our meat. Today I'm cooking with ground turkey, but feel free to use whatever ground meat or meat alternative you like. Impossible meat or ground tempeh works for this. Add your meat and let it cook for about a minute and then start breaking up the clumps. When the clumps are broken up, add some adobo seasoning, cumin, paprika, onion powder, chili powder, and garlic powder. Then continue to break up the meat as it cooks. Towards the end of the cooking process, it should look a little something like this. Next, we're going to add some water. After that, add the taco seasoning of your choice. Stir it in. Now is the perfect time to mention that the ingredient list with specific measurements is down in the description box below. Please hit the thumbs up and consider subscribing while you're down there. Next, let's add some diced tomatoes. Stir those in. Turn the heat to low and let that simmer for about 5 minutes to allow the flavors to come together and some of that water to evaporate. While it's simmering, drain the pasta and return it to the pot. Again, we're building flavor here, so let's go ahead and season the noodles with the same seasoning that we've used throughout this recipe. So add a touch of avocado oil and then season with onion powder, garlic powder, cumin, paprika, and chili powder. Mix all those seasonings in. Now let's get back to our skillet. Now we're going to add some cheese. I'm going with Mexican style shredded vegan cheese by Violife. I strongly recommend it if you can find it, but feel free to use whatever cheese you prefer. Add about 4 ounces or half of the package. We'll use the rest and more later. Stir the cheese in until it melts. Give the sauce a quick taste test and then salt according to your taste buds. Now it's time for the fusion that we've been waiting for. Time to mix the pasta with the taco meat. So cut the heat and go ahead and add the pasta. Stir it in. I suggest doing this little by little. When all the noodles are in and incorporated into the meat sauce, go ahead and top it with some cheese. The amount of cheese is up to you, but I was going for extra cheesy here. Now simply cover the skillet with the lid and allow the cheese to melt for about 5 minutes. Remove the top and garnish with some cilantro. And there you have it, folks. Delicious, cheesy, and flavorful taco spaghetti. Please give this recipe a try and let me know what you think down in the comment section. Also, please remember to hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you're interested in more delicious recipes that just so happen to be gluten and dairy free. And I forgot to tell you the announcement. So I wanted to tell you guys that this is my last video from this kitchen. We moved recently, so going forward, you'll see a slightly different kitchen and background going forward. I also plan on upping the production value and maybe even showing my face, but we'll see how that goes. Anyway, please subscribe, and thank you for watching.